All right, folks, I have the distinct honor of being joined by one of my oldest friends on earth, a man by the name of Trevor Acorn. We went to school together in a little place called Maranatha Baptist Academy in St. Robert, Missouri.
That's right.
Yeah, I went there longer than Trevor. Like, I started in fifth or sixth grade. Oh, I started in fifth grade, went to
Mm.
another school for sixth grade, then started then seventh through graduation. You came there like in your sophomore year or something, I think, right?
Yeah, I
Maybe
was just
freshman?
right, I was trying to think back when exactly. We had moved to St. Robert and I was going to church there with you for a while. But I don't think I actually went to the high school until I believe it was my sophomore year.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I
That
think we had
sounds
two or
right.
3 years together
And
there.
you were homeschooled before that, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my mom actually started a Christian school in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which you used to have a joke that Cheyenne, Wyoming didn't
Oh,
exist,
it
and then
didn't
you met
exist, yeah.
me. All of a sudden that joke didn't didn't go anymore. Um, but yeah, she started a school, but then when we moved to Missouri, um, it was like super important to her that her kids go to a Christian school, and there weren't any good options, and so we were homeschooled for quite a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
homeschooling. So homeschooling is one of those weird feast or famine things that some of the brightest people I know, such as yourself, were homeschooled for an extended period of time, but some
Yeah.
of the dimmest bulbs in the world have also gone to homeschool. It's very, very weird.
Yeah, I think maybe it fits some kids well if you kind of a self-learner potentially, but if you're not and your parents aren't great teachers, I don't know.
Well, I think it's well, I guess it's both. It's the kids because you're right. If your kids don't have like that self-starting initiative, if they don't have that
Mm,
kind of mentality, they probably wouldn't fare well. But the parents got to know what they're doing too.
oh my God.
And I always said that I'm amazed at the confidence that a lot of parents have that choose to homeschool their kids. Because listen, I'm no genius, but I think I'm a little more intelligent than average, just slightly.
You
And
should homeschool your kids when you have them, TJ. It's going to be
there's
incredible.
no way I would be confident to do that. No chance. Like I'm gonna teach this
Well,
kid
I mean,
calculus. Like I don't care if I
yeah,
have an instructor or videos. Like man, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So yeah, that would be pretty rough.
yeah, no. Yeah, where were we? So I was homeschooled for a number of years, and then yeah, when my first time in Christian school though was with you, um, as a sophomore.
So
So,
how would you describe our Christian school? Like what comes to mind when you think back to Maranatha Baptist Academy back in the late mid to late 90s?
uh, it's been a long time. Um, and I was thinking back, like I was trying to recall memories, different moments and experiences that we had, and they're just it was weird, right? Like it was so small. That's you know, but we watched a lot of videos. Do you remember all the like recorded like
Yeah.
1982 history, maybe not history, physics. I did literature, I think was recorded. So watching all these videos, we go to school to watch videos. That was super
Yeah,
weird.
half our classes were on tape. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. So I had algebra on tape. I had biology. I'm pretty sure that was on tape.
Mm,
All of my
yep,
English classes,
that's
pretty
right.
much.
Biology.
We had what? Oh yeah, so the literature. I loved the literature and spelling of that school. That's like one of the only things I liked about. I really enjoyed memorizing the poems, stuff like that. But a lot of it was on tape. Physics, though, I did have in class. I'm pretty sure we took an actual class with that
No,
when
you're
I took
right.
yeah
I
when I
think we
took
did do
physics.
physics. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Did you take it like I remember Heather and I, were you in that class?
I don't think I was with you guys. Maybe I
Okay.
was. I don't remember who my classmates were.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds about right though. It would have been who knows? I don't remember who else took it, but
Yeah.
I was not great at physics. I liked the science part, but the math part was never my strong point. And so,
I thought I was great at math and physics, and then I went to an engineering school,
oh,
right?
there,
And
then you got to learn stuff.
I had to take remedial math, actually.
Oh, insulting. Oh,
Well, yeah, it was humiliating.
oh,
But
I
honestly,
imagine.
honestly, it was for the best because it made me get serious about it. I thought I was good. I was the smart kid in math,
Hmm.
at homeschool and then also, at Maranatha, but like that proved not to be true at all.
Yeah, yeah. So our school was a Christian fundamental Baptist school.
Mhm.
And as bad as you may think the rules are, ours were worse. It was among the worst I'd seen. And I didn't know how bad it was until I left and went to a Christian
Sure.
college. And other people were like, whoa, man, you're telling me the boys and girls had to sit at different tables at lunch? And
Oh, I
like the
forgot
boys
about
and the
that.
girls had to
That's
sit on
right.
different sides of the bus when we rode on the bus. And
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
really? Yeah, you guys have to do this? And no, that's insane. What are you talking about? Oh, all right. One time I got in trouble for wearing shorts um on the church grounds, like not even during school. This was like school was not in session. This was like, late in the evening or something. I came and our principal, Mr. Ragland, he came and yelled
Mr.
at me and
Ragland.
said, don't you ever wear shorts on campus again. I thought it was weird to use the word campus. It wasn't incorrect, but it was just odd to hear high school referred to as campus. Like, it's also a church. I got in trouble for that. So our school spanked kids. We had corporal punishment
Oh,
up
man. Yeah.
until senior year. Like, there was no age where you were too old to not get spanked. And
TJ, listen, the rest of this conversation, I'm gonna have this shock on my face because
you
I have pushed this all out of my memory. Like, I forgot. I mean, you're exactly right. Like, we sat on opposite sides of the bus. That's
Yep.
super weird. Yeah, I forgot about the tables. That's also pretty wild. Do you remember all the girls wore culottes?
Yeah, so the
I don't even
girls,
know what that is.
I had never heard of culottes until I got to that
Right,
school. And the only time you'll ever see culottes now in like the regular world is sometimes female golfers will wear them. That's pretty much the only time that I've
okay,
ever seen them or heard of them. And imagine like you took a skirt and just like sewed them down the middle or
right.
something. So it's like really wide, like baggy shorts that like go to like mid calf. They don't have to be that long, but they played volleyball in culottes. We only had basketball and volleyball. Oh, by the way, Trevor said our school was small. However small you're thinking, think smaller.
Big small.
So, Trevor, what
Yeah.
was your graduating class? Like, how many
Well,
people?
there were three, if you recall. There was
300? 300 people? Was
three
it?
people, one,
Oh,
two, three.
oh my God.
It was myself, there was Heather and Justin. But then actually Justin
Didn't
failed to
graduate.
graduate. So it was just Heather and I.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. My graduating class was 4, so Trevor's got me beat
huge.
there. My little brother,
Double.
though, Mark, his graduating class 1. It was just him. It was just him.
Yeah,
So yeah, when Trevor said
right.
the school was small, it was pretty tiny. Um, and there was just it was a demoralizing place to go. Like,
Mm.
I hated every second of school. I know most kids do hate school, but just the the psychological damage. Like Trevor was talking about how he pushed these memories down. I don't blame him. Like, I don't blame him at all, because just I felt so much disdain from like most of the staff towards the kids, which is not good, folks. You don't want your kids coming in thinking that they have to like live up to some, a feigned expectation for example,
Yeah.
uh, we had, so you're every class you have your valedictorian, and we also had an award called the Myron Weber Award, and
Oh, that's right.
that went to the kid who showed the best, like,
Character,
yeah, the best spiritual
Jesus.
character or
Yeah,
something, and yeah.
right.
And so who won the award you're graduating?
I won the
You won it?
Myron Weber. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I had to give a speech, I
Mhm.
believe.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
2 speeches, the valedictorian speech and the Myron Weber speech, and something that he
yeah.
won them both.
Well,
Uh,
Heather beat me. She was the valedictorian.
uh, Heather
Yeah,
was a bright, so
yeah. She's pretty smart.
pretty bright. Uh, our class did not have a Myron Weber Award winner.
Oh
Our
my God,
principal told us that the
that's
4 of
right. That's
us,
right.
yeah, we didn't have
I
one. It's like,
remember now.
yeah, you guys
Jeez, that's
don't live
brutal.
up to it. None of you have displayed. You've all been here for like 5 or 6 years minimum, but in this time, you have not displayed Christian character like we believe in. So guess what? No one's getting the award this year. So yeah, that's the
What did you guys
what
do
do we
to
I to
des
this day I don't know. To this day I
Mm.
don't know, because they dropped it on us like a week before graduation, because up until then, like, it's like, oh yeah, someone's gonna get it. It's like, yeah, none of you guys are getting it. F you guys, not gonna happen. And
Yeah.
yeah, pretty wild stuff.